Yo, only haters. We back. P and JK back on the scene. I know 2 weeks in a row, crazy. Y'all probably thought we was gonna dip out for a month again. Nah, we said it last week, man. We back. We bake. We bike for good. So just know we gonna keep them coming, man. But we got a lot to get to and only so much time. So we're gonna talk some hoops, man, some trade stuff, some all-star stuff, some who's the best team in the West, who's the best team, that those type of things. We're gonna talk about some hypotheticals, and then of course we're gonna close the show with previewing the big game on Sunday. The Chiefs versus the Niners, the rematch. This time it's Purdy versus Mahomes instead of Jimmy G versus Mahomes. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a fun one. I also got some prop bets I've been looking into for the Super Bowl that are just pretty juicy, and not all of them are football related. So stay tuned. And of course, we gonna end with most hated as always. Before we get into any of it, P, how you living? You were in Charlotte last night, man. Watching your guy Bron hoop. How you living?
Can we just get a moment, you know what I'm saying, to recognize, like, I seen LeBron last night. It's not my first time seeing LeBron, but anytime you go see LeBron, you really realize that motherfucker is crazy. Like, he's an elite human being when it comes to the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? So, life is good, man. I was in Charlotte all weekend, pretty much. I watched the Tar Heels. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
W's in the shot.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. We ain't copper. That's all I got to say. But we smoked Duke, and then I watched the Lakers play the Hornets, which was a crazy game, probably the best game I went to in a while. So I'm living good, bro. How
Yeah,
you
I
doing?
mean, not only did you get to see Braun, you got to see some good hoops, man. You got the Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges masterclass. You got
So
the AD trip dub. I mean, it was
it was good. It was
it was
good
a good
hoops.
game, man.
It was good hoops
It was
for
good
sure.
hoops, and the Hornets got the backdoor cover, so we love to see that.
Yes, we
That
do. We do.
critical. Came in
Critical.
at minus 11 and a half.
We do. We
Ended
we
up
got the bet.
covering by 5.5 points.
No,
Elite,
it was good for betters as well. That's what I heard. The dudes behind me were
absolutely.
betters, and they were going for that. So it was
Absolutely
nice.
elite. So I mean, we probably won't spend too much time on this, but I just want to start here, man. We talking Braun, we talking all this stuff. If you watch it on video, you can see P's Hall of Braun on his wall. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest Braun fans known to man. And there's been some
Flex.
stuff. There's been some stuff going on about Braun maybe wanting to get traded.
Oh,
About
What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you
like
mean?
he came out and said he didn't want to get traded, and he keeps dropping some
I
hits
ain't gonna
though,
lie,
man.
bro. He on op timing, bro, low key, because like throwing the Knicks towel on, I was like,
Hey,
bro, okay, you low key wilding out right now. You low key
he's sending
wilding.
subliminals. But this is the question I ask you, P. Like put the Braun stuff aside, right? He's already said he's unsure about his player option. You don't know if you're getting him back. I mean, depending on the value, like, could it be in the Lakers' best interest to trade him, especially if he is going to go wherever Bronny goes and he doesn't plan on signing the player option? Like, if you lose him for nothing, it's stupid. But then there's the other side of it. It's like you're the 9 seed right now, and if you have LeBron James, you always have a chance for an NBA championship. I mean, what do you make of this?
Honestly, though, yeah. If there's teams hitting you up on a daily basis, offering actually really good packages, and you know it's a team that LeBron is actually gonna want to go to, because I'm pretty sure he has a no trade clause. Because why wouldn't he? It's LeBron James. So you gotta explore it a little bit. I would field offers, but I wouldn't really make it a public kind of thing, which it'll end up being public anyway. But if it's something that you could maybe do, and maybe you could talk to AD on the low, I know that's kind of snakish, and you like, hey, bro, if we bring him over here, are you gonna, you know what I'm saying, honor your end of the deal? You're not gonna want out this, that. You can save face. Why not?
So,
Why
so
not?
all right. Then I'll ask you the second half of this question. What's the level of package that would entice you if you're Palinka and Bus and someone hits you with this offer? What's the level of package that would entice you?
I think first you gotta establish if you want to still win, or if you're okay with rebuilding yourself back up for a little bit. or what you want to do. Because I feel like if you have AD and you still got Reeves and you could kind of, let's say if they do make a play for DeJounte Murray, bring him over there, then do that, and you kind of could still win. I'm not saying you go win a title, but you kind of still in that window. So it kind of depends on what you want to do. If you do want to rebuild, get picks. If you don't, get some picks and maybe a mid-level guy that you think could help out to AD or complement AD's game. Who knows? That's how I would play it, honestly.
It's
You got to
really
make that choice
wild to
though.
me.
He 39, bro. Like, what
That's
team
what
you
no, but that's what's
realistically get?
wild to me, bro. Like this dude is almost 40 years old, and the package that you would still have to throw to acquire LeBron James is nuts. Like, I know he's older than KD, but it's got to be a bigger package than the KD package because it's fucking LeBron. Like,
I don't even
I,
know like where you start. I don't even know who you look to. I feel like the only places he would accept a trade to, in my head, I don't. Obviously, I'm not LeBron. I feel like you put this on Fate or YouTube, they're gonna say you're not LeBron. Like, what are you talking about? So New York, because he won. It was between LA and New York before he even went to LA, which is why I wasn't even that mad when he put the Knicks towel on. It was just op timing. Um, Cleveland, I feel like he might maybe will go back to Cleveland. Who knows if they're good, which they are right
I think
now,
he would because they're a
right?
true contender and they have the pieces. Because think about it like this: Mitchell might not come back. He's an expiring. What if it's some sort of swap? What if it's LeBron back to Cleveland to play with Garland, Mobley, and Allen, and then Cleveland sends back Mitchell, and you know,
And I'm all right with that. I ain't
like
gonna
like
argue.
like that would be the type of deal that not only would make sense for both parties, but I just I don't know when I look at it from a bigger picture and from the lens of LeBron, it's hard for me to imagine. Now, don't get me wrong, Southern Cal straight cheeks, so maybe it's not so hard to imagine, but it's hard for me to imagine him leaving in the middle of the college basketball season and unless he works it out with whatever team he gets traded to that he can take days of leave to go watch Bronny. Because hopping on the PJ ain't no problem for him. It's just
No,
are they gonna let
it's Braun. Like,
are they
traveling
gonna
ain't a
let him miss
thing.
time?
Yeah, I
But
mean, I feel like that's the only teams. And then I would throw out Miami and then maybe OKC just because that's been talked about in the past and the amount of pick that
OKC
they
would
have.
be fire because this is the thing, right? You want to win now, and we established on the last pod they do not have a vet. If you trade LeBron now for a budding superstar in Jalen Williams, so it's forward for forward, and then get the picks talked out, get the salary matched a little bit. Then you put LeBron in a veteran role next to Chet and SGA and the child predator. I mean,
I mean, that's all I'm saying. That's the only teams that I can see though. Any other teams, I'm kind of like, nah, that's probably not gonna happen. But that's the only
what
team.
about no, that wouldn't make sense because of AD. I was gonna say Minnesota, but
Oh,
the only thing they
sorry.
could
Last team. Oh, I hate it, bro. But the Warriors. It's the last team I can see.
I could.
Last team.
I mean, you gotta like think about all the stuff that's going on, man. Shit. Say they throw Clay in for salary,
Uh,
and then they
I'm
throw in
telling
some
you,
youngins, like maybe like a Clay Moody. Um, I don't think they're trading Kaminga now because Kaminga stood on business. He called Kerr out, and then ever since he called
he
Kerr
been
out, he
hooping.
averages 26 a
He
game.
been hooping. I ain't gonna lie. He got his bag up. So
But I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see, man. But I don't think he'll get traded. But man,
please say
it's
that
gonna
again.
be.
Please say that again for the YouTube comments, please.
I
Just
don't think he'll be traded, but there are some
thank
hypothetical
you.
scenarios that make sense. I
Where would
think
you
he
want to see
only
him
gets
go?
if he does get traded, it's not because he wanted to be traded. It's because the Lakers ultimately sat down and said, "We don't even know if this dude's going to come back. We got to get something for him." So I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. But all right, man. Outside of Braun, I want us to each give one, man. It can be whatever. It doesn't matter. Just one hypothetical trade that we really, really, really want to see happen. Like it can be a trade you want to see for a team's future. Maybe they're just dumping a salary and getting their future set up. It can be a guy going to a contender. Um, what do you think?
So it
What's
has to
like
be.
your
Is it
go-to?
borderline? Kind of got to be real, or it can be just like false. And are we doing one real and one false hope, or like we just going straight false hope, or one real?
To
Does that
make
make
it
sense?
fun, it can be whatever you say, as long as it makes sense in terms of like, you can't say like, oh yeah, dude, I'm a Celtics fan. I'm trying to trade Luke Cornett for freaking Laurie Markkinen type
Okay,
shit.
you see what I'm saying? It makes sense. All right. I mean, I'll do one for my team, and then I'll do one where it's just whatever. Like I would just like to see it happen. Okay, starting with the Lakers. Um, I would love to see for the Lakers. Honest to God, I would love to see Trey Young on the Lakers, bro. And it's been talked about before. It's been talked about before, but I would love to see Trey Young on the Lakers because he already a villain now, but he a villain in Atlanta. Imagine him being a villain in LA. That right there would move me. I'm not saying it to make our team move the needle or nothing like that, which it might, who knows, but he don't play no D. But that right there would be so fun for me to see him and AD play together. I think I would love that. And hypothetical, I don't even know if it'll ever happen because they're two alpha males. I would love to see Luka and Jokic play together. I don't know why.
It would be so
I've always
fire.
had that vision in my head that they deserve to play together. I would just love to see it happen. That's my hype.
So the one for my team is simple. The way we navigated the Grant Williams trade, we got a $6.2 million trade player exception. So obviously that eliminates anyone in the mid level. So like if Hayward gets bought out, he'd be a great eighth man, but we can't afford him because he's above the mid level. However, the guy that just makes perfect sense to me, that gives the Celtics exactly what they need, a guy who can score and defend and isn't going to, take 10 shots a game, the perfect fit is to get Sadiq Bey out of Atlanta. He's 4.5 million. He fits in the threshold under 6.2 million. Sadiq Bey would be the perfect. Imagine playing Sadiq Bey in the Sam Hauser minutes, basically, is what it would come down to. And he's a guy who can shoot. He's a guy who can score. He's a guy who can defend. And that's really all the Celtics need. They don't need more star power. They need one more bench guy. Sadiq Bey would be that guy. And then the hypothetical for me, God, people might hate this, man, but Zach LaVine to the Magic. Give me, give
That's just off
me,
the wall shit.
give me a. I understand he is a little bit of a pecan, but there was a point in time where he was like seven. I think he's like seventh in true shooting percentage, ahead of a lot of all stars on a lot of shots, averaging 26 a game. If you keep that core of Suggs, Paolo, and Franz, and you put a scoring guard like Levine in there,
Big
oh
trouble
my
for sure.
God. Because Franz is a playmaker. Paolo's still going to get his. Suggs is not a scorer, but he's an elite defender. Give them a guard who can score. And, they still run Wendell Carter out there. The package would probably be something along the lines of like Cole Anthony, Jonathan Isaac, and something else with a bunch of picks. It's worth it. Like the Magic I would enjoy that. Like I think it would be
Good
super,
hoops.
super fun.
That's
I
good
really
hoops. That's
do.
good hoops. I feel like it's forgotten how good Zach LaVine really is, though, just because
It
he on the
is.
Bulls.
But
He
then
actually is
now,
tough.
but it's like, it's not going to happen now because the surgery shit, which was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, the Bulls didn't even make the announcement. His agency made the announcement through the Bulls. Like, that's just,
I think Brett knew he wasn't getting traded, so they pulled the
I
plug.
think so too.
I
I
think they
think
was
they
like,
set
all
him
right.
down.
And I was like, all right, it's cool. Like, you're not going to be a distraction for the team, and then you clearly don't want to play for the team, so, bro, just go ahead and pack it up. We'll figure it out next year. That's just how it
It's,
is.
it
Now,
just
the
don't make
Bulls is
sense.
tripping because they talking about they want too much for
Don't even, hey, I'm saving
they.
that for most haters, so
Oh
don't even
yeah,
say it
they
because
doing too much. They doing too
because they
much.
glazing,
They
big
doing a little too
glazing.
much. They doing a little
God,
too much.
hell no. Listen, I love Caruso, but hell no. Um, okay. Now we're off the trades. We'll move to the All-Star break. Um, I thought the teams, for the most part, were fine. Um, who when you think about it, and I already know what your answer is going to be, but I want you to give some reasoning as to why. Who's the first guy that pops out as a snub?
I mean, isn't it? Isn't it right to say Brunson just to get it off our chest, or like, don't you think he should have been a starter for real? Or like, you mean a complete snub? Because I'm still
We'll do
tripping
one of
off the
each because
Brunson.
I'm with the Brunson starter snub, bro. I'm with it if listen, if the Bucks were the best team in the league, sure. But brother, the Celtics are 3 games ahead of the second best record in the league, and we only got one starter. Why do we give the Bucks 2 starters? They have underperformed, if anything, this year. And Jalen Brunson has the Knicks seated ahead of them. And he didn't get to start.
Yeah, he ain't get to start, bro. That shit crazy as hell. And then, like, low key, people were kind of getting on my nerves when they were like, New York fans didn't vote. It's like, bro, everybody should have, like, bro, we all should have seen like Brunson was hooping over at Dame this year. Like, it's not really just a New York Knicks fandom thing. Like, everybody should have voted that shit.
Especially
Honestly,
because the Knicks have been injured. Mitchell
cooked.
Robinson out for the year. They get OG, they make that move, but like, bro, they have been hurt a lot this year. Hartenstein's been their starting center for like 3/4 of the year.
I
No
ain't gonna lie,
disrespect,
bro.
he's solid, but he's
He just,
not
I would
like
say, he just glassed the shit out AD the other night, bro. Like, I was
he's not
pissed.
bad. But I mean,
He's
I
straight.
just
I just think he's big, honestly. Pause. But like, bro is huge. Like, if you ever see him, like, he's just huge. Like, I guess the answer everybody would say outside of him would be what, Sabonis. I
well,
guess.
that's what I was gonna say, bro. No Kings being on this team is pretty criminal.
But over
Either some
Cat though, like, they stats are too. I feel like their stats are too similar for him to just and the records. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's kind of obvious why Cat was in it, but like,
I get it, but it's like at the same time, I mean,
I mean, I,
did
All
Paul
Star
George
is
really
AD.
need to be an all-star? He
One
the
of them
third
had
best.
to. One
He's
of
the
them
third
had
best
to.
player on his team.
Oh hell no, JK. Hell no, I can't accept
James
that.
Harden been on time, and
I can't accept that, bro. I can't accept that. Like, I feel like you trolling, but I can't accept that, bro.
nah,
I can't do
he's
that.
not the third best player on the team. But like, I just look at it like this: Kawhi's clear cut the guy. He's been absolutely insane this year. Um, I just like, what would I rather have? You know, Paul George, the second best player on his team, and they're the third or fourth seed, or Sabonis, who's the best player on a playoff team. Like, I don't know, man. It's tough. It's really hard. I mean, it sucks. But I will say, like, as much of a Trey Young hater as I am glad he got in as an injury replacement. Not just because I think he deserves it, but because I'm so tired of seeing people bitch about it all the time on the damn Twitter line. How
He
about you
do
go
the
win some games, dog?
he do deserve it though. Like, what's up? Like, why are we
Yeah,
acting?
he need to win some games though. Can't
Man,
lie.
fuck that. His team ass as hell. They ass, bro. It ain't
If they
his
so
fault,
ass,
bro.
then throw
It
us
ain't.
Sadiq Bey for the free.
Bro. It ain't even my man's fault. I ain't gonna lie. He just went on a tear against my squad
No, he did
and the
go
Warriors.
crazy. Once he found out he was snubbed, he started going ape.
Villain shit, man.
But
Real villain shit. You know why I ain't say Trey Young? Because I wanted you to. Real villain shit. You know
well,
what I'm
he's not a
saying?
stub anymore, technically.
Man, he should have been in there regardless. I can't believe he got in there on some injury shit. Like, that's kind
But
of
like
disrespectful.
the one that's weird to me, man, is like, listen, respect. I love this dude. Are we sure Scotty Barnes should have been the injury replacement?
I ain't gonna hold you. I did see that, and I was like,
He
bro,
kind of been
wow.
mid since they acquired Barrett and Quickly, which not his
Yeah.
fault. Quickly sit there and dribble for half the shot clock most of the time, but
I
I
think I'll be,
mean,
yeah, yeah, I don't
all
even
I'm saying,
know.
bro, is the NBA All Star shit is stupid
I feel
because
like the voting shit gotta go.
the Celtics have a better record than what that Hawks team had. And y'all had the audacity to make Horford, Millsap, Corver, and Teague All Stars. You gonna tell me the Celtics, who are on pace for a better record, shouldn't have got a third guy in over Scotty Barnes, dog? Like,
Who though?
respectfully.
Derek White? Like who?
Or Chris Stapps, he averaging like 20, but he is hurt all the time.
He
So I mean, I
hurt.
get
I
it.
say, yeah, he an
But it's
injury
just
hit.
tough, bro. It's like, I don't know. It is different than that year. I'll give it that because the league is so much more talented than it was back then. But man, I think it's gonna be fun though. I'm glad to see that the conference format is back. How do you feel? Like, are you glad the conference
Yeah, I'm
format's
glad.
back?
I think they need to just go back and forth, like just keep switching it up because I mean,
Keep it
regardless,
fresh.
it's yeah, keep it fresh because the captainship was low key getting old because we had the same two captains every damn year for
And
the
it's gonna
past.
be that way for the rest of their careers.
So it's like, damn, bro, like Braun and Giannis has been captains for a hot minute. So and Braun be picking the same damn teams. I feel like he got
He
a method.
does.
So like, I mean, I'm glad to see the conference shit back, and it might be make it a little bit more serious, like more serious though, because kind of getting
Also,
crazy.
the people that were bitching about Curry not being a starter, come on, dog.
I mean, I low key feel that shit. I'm not gonna lie, because like I definitely feel that shit. I feel like Curry should have been a starter because not from production, but like, bro, Steph fucking Curry,
I know, but I just
like
look at the
it's
starting
Steph.
lineup and there's not a single person I'm bumping out for Curry. I'm
All right, so
sorry.
who they starting line up right now?
Luca,
Damn,
SGA,
damn.
KD, Braun, and Jokic. Who he going in over?
Oh yeah.
Maybe KD?
See, yeah. KD. Like I fought with KD. You can't even do that because he a four, but like, bro, nah, bro.
You technically could put Luca at the 3,
I
Braun at the
mean,
4, Jokic at the 5.
you could, but it's like, bro, it's Steph Curry, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, we really gonna do my man's like that? And I know he had hella votes. I know he did. So
Yeah.
like, what's up? Like, why? Like, come on, bro. It's Steph.
So
I'm low key
so
like, I'm not a Steph Glazer, but like Steph tough as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I had to
he
review myself.
always listen.
He
I'm
tough.
gonna tell you right now. I don't know what the odds are yet, but I'm probably gonna hammer Steph Curry All Star Game MVP because he's gonna take that not starting shit personally, and his
As he
game
should.
already translates to the All Star game to perfection because he's such a good shooter. He might drop 60.
All right, so listen, this is off topic, but kind of, I guess, a kind of a transition. Like, would you rather see the All Star game at a 4 point shot, like for Steph for them, a 4 point shot, or would you rather have the dunk contest pull contestants from college and NBA? That's kind of crazy as fuck.
Um,
But or would you have to have the 3 point contest pull women like they are with Sabrina, like have Caitlin Clark come out there, all of them come out there and just and battle it out? That shit sound fire.
I
Ooh.
would rather the dunk contest because I miss what the dunk contest used to be. Like it used to be so exciting. I haven't felt, dude, I don't care about it anymore. I haven't cared about the dunk contest in 4 years. And if we add a 4 point shot, it's the All Star game is going to be even more boring because all dudes are going to do is jack 4 pointers the entire time. And then, like, the 3 point contest thing is cool. Um, I love the idea of a one on one tournament, although it would never happen. But the main All Star event that we need to see is I ain't forget about that DeMarcus Cousins Brittany Griner beef. So let that be an All Star event.
It'll
They
be
can
way
play.
better. It'll be way better now than it would have been back then. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
saying because he not in his prime anymore. Let's see what she
It'll
talking
be.
about.
She's still getting packed out. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
she definitely getting packed up.
She's
But
still
listen,
getting packed out. It'll be fun though. I mean, all right. So then let me ask. Then let me ask. Like, if you let me ask. Let's redouble it back. Set up a 3 point contest. Let's say we had a dream 4 point contest. Let's do that instead. And then let's say if we did have women and men 3 point contest, who would be your favorites? Like who would you want to see in that? And then if we had to pull a college, Mr. College JK, player out to be in the dunk contest, who would you pull out for him to go face?
all right. College dunk contest, easy. Dayron Holmes from Dayton. Dude is a certified animal. He's about to be a first team All American. He just won NCAA Player of the Month, I think. He's averaging like 28 a game in the month of January.
Damn.
He's got Dayton as a top 21 team in the nation. He's nasty. He stays punching. I mean, he's like that. So I'd probably say Dayron Holmes. Um, College, can it be a man or a woman for the
Um,
3 point contest?
yeah. It could be man or
Because
woman.
obviously I want to see Caitlin Clark. Like that would just be cinema.
You think
Like,
she'd beat? Who would you think she would beat in a 3 point contest? Like for
bro,
real?
I don't. She might beat everybody, bro.
She
If
really
it,
is a sniper though.
and she
Like for
might
real.
be the one to be like, screw y'all. I'm shooting from NBA range. She already does, anyways.
She definitely does. Shout out Sabrina though. Sabrina said she would shoot from the NBA line. I just don't know if they made that thing
Nah, see,
official
what
yet.
I think would be cool is I think they're close to getting the right concept, but I want to see tag teams, bruh. Do a 3-point contest where it's teams.
Yeah,
Like
that'd be hard.
Curry and Sabrina versus whoever and whoever and do like
I would bring Clay out. I know Clay been garbage, but
do
Clay and Caitlin, I mean, that would be
if you
kind
do
of
4
crazy.
different duos and they both shoot from their respected lines and you add their total scores up, like that'd be so hard.
Yo,
I
the world
think
though, I feel like if Caitlin Clark really does, like, let's say it's just Caitlin Clark and then 3 WNBA players, and she come in there and smoke them for real, boy, that'd be bad, bad, bad. That'd be nasty work.
she
That'd be
might
crazy.
too, bro. But Caitlin Clark's different, so I don't even think it would look bad. I think anyone that watches any basketball can look at her and be like, she been league ready. I mean,
She is tough as hell.
she's
For
shit.
sure.
Might have to put Juju in that thing.
She tough as hell too, though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't
She's
know.
nuts, bro.
But
The fact that
that
she
piece
gonna
of
have to
paper,
stay 3 years,
that's bad though. They need to change that.
brother.
They need to change
She
that.
she is by the time she's gonna be doing what Caitlin Clark's doing now. By the time she's a junior, let's just say that. But yeah, I mean that's I don't know. All-Star weekend's lost its touch a little bit, but it's some improvements they can make to get it back. So before we move on to the NFLP, we're talking All-Star game. We're talking about how we're happy the conferences are back. I want to do a little conference talk. So we'll start in the East. I think we can both agree the Celtics are the best team in the East. But this is where it gets interesting, and this is where I want to hear your take. Because you look at the standings, the Celtics are 5 games up. Cleveland is the 2 seed, Milwaukee's the 3 seed, the Knicks are the 4 seed, the Sixers are the 5 seed. They're all separated by 2.5 games. The Sixers would be in a better spot if Embiid was healthy. All of them at full health. Who is the second best team, the number 1 challenger to the Celtics in the East?
At full health.
At full health. Like everyone's at full health.
I'm gonna say the Bucks still. Fuck. No, man. No, bro. They buns to me, bro. They butt to me. I would still say the Bucks, but I don't even like them like that. But it's between them or the Sixers. I can't hold you because I mean, I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I just feel like Giannis and Dame by the time it's playoff time, and if they're still in full force, it's gonna be nasty timing over there. I just don't think right now they got it. But I'm gonna say them for the future. For
Yeah,
sure.
I mean,
But damn, like they play some nasty ass basketball, bro. I'm not gonna lie. To
I,
me.
I want to see where we're at in 2 weeks when Doc Rivers has had a little more time to, like, I guess, put his footprint on the team. But shit, I ain't sure you want Doc Rivers' footprint on your team in 2024 if I'm keeping it a buck, no pun intended. But God, see, I don't know, man. Like realistically, from a matchup perspective, I think it's Philly. But then I look at it and it's, I'm not scared of Philly because they can't beat us. Like they just can't. The team that we have struggled with religiously for the last 3 years that I really do not want to see in the playoffs is the Knicks. Like, we are 100% better than the Knicks, but I have seen how we play against them and how the Thibodeau style of play of mucking the game up. It's the same reason we struggle with the Heat because the Knicks are going to make you play ugly basketball. And that's why I'm scared of them a little bit. But I mean, on paper, it's definitely the Bucks simply because the number 1 way you beat the Celtics is star power, and they're the team that has enough star power to do it. Like, because Giannis and Dame could average 35 and 30 easily.
Yeah.
But they got to tighten up the defense, bro. They can't stop anybody. It's a team full of clones over there.
They don't play no damn D. And they don't want to play D. You can tell. I guess that's why. I mean, maybe when Doc get there, they might like buy in on it a little bit, maybe for some respect factor. But I doubt it. That's what I really think was going on. I think Giannis was trying to punk Buddy over there, and that's what led to him getting fired. Low
I
key.
listen, I agree with what I heard on the Ringer, which is that Giannis wanted to play the same defensive style of scheme that they played with the Drew Holiday teams. But it wasn't working because Dame is not Drew Holiday, and he never will be. He's a terrible defender. He's been one of the worst defenders in the league for a long time. And Adrian Griffin wanted to change the defensive scheme because he needed to, because they weren't stopping anybody. And Giannis did not like that because Giannis wanted to be able to continue to play defense the way he plays defense. And that's where the confrontation came in.
Yeah,
So
so yeah, he tried to punk his ass, and
and
it's okay. It's okay. Like it's okay. You Giannis, right? Like that's what you do. But now when you don't win, it's gonna be it's on you. You
it's
can't.
problems.
It's on you. So we'll see what Doc can do. Like I don't expect him to. I mean, shit. I mean, yeah, he got an ego now, so I feel like he might try to punk Doc. Like I feel like Embiid and them was trying to punk Doc, and that shit it wasn't gonna work. I feel like Harden probably tried to punk Doc, and shit just wasn't gonna work.
You
So
can't punk him, bro. He's
yeah,
too.
yeah, he gonna be stubborn, and he want a chip on his not on his own, but with the Celtics, so he gonna hold it to that. So we gonna see who prevails with that. Hopefully Doc, because
It's
they might be better, but we'll see.
it's gonna be interesting, man. So this is the harder one, the West. Now I'll start with this one. Same thing, assuming full health. The top four teams in the West are separated by half a game. It is such a tight race. Assuming full health, who is the best team in the West? And the answer to me is the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah,
I mean,
you had me in the first half, and then you lost me in the second half. You feel me?
they're just Kawhi is playing at the level he won a championship with the Raptors with. Harden has transcended into this role perfectly. They've got the other scorer in PG. Zubats is really solid. They've got guys like Westbrook and Norman Powell off the bench. I think Ty Lue is an incredible coach. Like, if there were ever a year, this is the one. Now, will they stay healthy? Probably not, because the Clippers and staying healthy don't tend to go in sentences together. But if they do, I'm just saying, man, as it currently stands, they would be drawing. Oh God, they'd be drawing the Suns in the first round. Talk about some cinema in the first round of the damn playoffs. But what
All
I'm
the
what I'm
drama.
worried about, and where I think Denver and LA have an advantage, is that most likely the team they see in the second round will be the Thunder or the Timberwolves. And I just trust, like, especially Denver, I trust the experience over how talented those teams are, because those teams are young. What is your thoughts? Because you said I had you in the first half.
Yeah, me in the first half with Los Angeles. And we're gonna go back to the Lakers. Now we're the best team in the West, man. You feel me? Like we're the best team in the West, and I'm gonna tell you why. You feel me? Listen, full
You
health.
cannot give a good reason other than the fact that you're a Lakers fan.
You know, I got LeBron James and Anthony Davis. That's all the reason that I need. It's honest to God, that's the only reason I need at full health. And then, of course, we may or may not. You never had no rules against trade deadline. If we make a move, we might be smooth. Write that down. I just dissed you. Run it back. I said if we make a move, the Lakers might be smooth. Right?
Well, if
Right?
ifs and buts were candy and nuts, oh, what a Christmas we'd have.
Like, I like that. Like that was a bar. You know what I'm saying? That was a bar, but let me spit. You feel me? Listen, we got Bron AD. We get some shooters, bro. We gonna be fine. The Clippers, the Clippers are the Clippers, okay? You know
The
that. I know
Clippers
that.
gonna clip.
Yeah, the Clippers gonna clip. That's a bar too. We slow it down. I'm feeling like OKC still too young. I feel like the Timberwolves, they have too many scoring lapses for me. You know what I'm saying? They have too many scoring lapses for me to really come out on the West.
A two
Denver,
center closing lineup is not it.
it's not it. It's not it. It's not it. Denver, them boys are still a problem, and they not talked about as much this year, but they don't have some injuries over there too. I just worry about that depth. That bench is not the same, which leads me back to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they can pull it together. I feel like they can. I just do.
They do need to make a move. If they make a move, I would change. Now, I'll give you the Bron and AD thing. This is the thing I'll say about the Lakers. I think they are a bit path dependent. They need someone to beat the Nuggets.
Absolutely. And I will be
They,
fine with that.
if somebody beats the Nuggets, I can get behind that. Like for real. But, and that's possible. Like, shit, as it stands right now, the Nuggets would play the Kings and then probably the Thunder. So they could lose.
But I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. Like a bit of me was trolling, but I am dead ass serious. Like I still feel like the Lakers can do what they got to do. But my underrated answer is the Suns, though. No cap. They don't play no D, but the way they using Brett, like I don't know. Have you been watching the Suns recently, or
Yeah,
maybe
Bill
not?
just scored 43.
I'm just saying, it'd be like 11 o'clock when they come on. Not everybody want to step and watch that shit. I'm just
That league pass though, got to.
It hit different, and I pay for it. $16 a month on BD. I mean, not on BD. Sorry.
It's big league pass over here.
Big league pass. Yeah, I didn't want to do the whole year this year because I feel like hell no. But the way they're using Bradley Beal now is way different than they were month 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? So they got him going more off-ball action, getting him to his spots, working with him. And low-key, Nurkic is a big part of their squad. But I feel like what he brings off-ball contributes so much of what Book and KD can do on-ball. And I feel like it's going to stress a lot of teams the hell out. And I feel like they could make that push. And I also think they're path dependent as well.
It also is going to depend because if it's true that the trade talks with Miles Bridges are serious and they get him over there,
yeah, we got a problem for real.
You
got a little bit more defense over there now. Miles can play a little bit of defense,
and he's just good. Like,
yeah, he is good. He is a dude.
Like,
unfortunately, he's a dude.
He is. I mean, God, that'd be insane, especially because the asking price probably isn't that high because
he fucked
the Hornets don't want to pay him.
Yeah, he fucked it up.
So. Like, it's crazy because he'd be doing some dumb shit off the court. All right, man.
Damn, that's tough.
That's the hoops fix. Always fun to talk hoops, but you know what time it is, man. We got to discuss the big game. We'll get into the game itself first. Then I got a couple prop bets. So the 49ers, who have been the best team in the league all year, versus.
Wait, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Go prop bets first. You know what I'm saying? Let's put our bets in before we talk about the game.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like we do in real life.
So a couple of them are not football related.
I'm fine with that. I love those.
For starters, Usher to open his set with Yeah at plus 200. That's got to be a lock.
I'm not going to place it. I'm not going to place it.
A lock. What other song is Usher going to start with? He going to come out there talking about, these are my confessions.
I think he might start it off because I feel like Yeah might be where he start going up tempo like a little bit. I don't think he come out.
You think he gonna come out singing Climax?
Nah, I don't think he gonna come out singing Climax. I think he might come out singing like he might actually come out singing Confessions just because of the meme. Just because of the watch this.
That'd be crazy, dog. I wonder what the odds are on Confessions, but
he might.
But it's just opening with plus 200 is good value. You gotta admit
that is elite value. That is elite value. Did they have more songs than they just had? Yeah.
It's they got I think they got like 10. I need to go look.
What's the highest odds?
Usher
this is nice.
Super Bowl odds. Hold up. Okay, man. So I'm about to tell you, hold up. We don't care about the coin toss props, dog. Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah. He might start out with oh my God. That's a good bet.
They said my boo is one of the favorites too. And Alicia Keys is at a minus 320 odds to appear. And Ludacris also has minus odds to appear because of those two tracks.
I could definitely see that.
Which would just be nuts. But I mean,
I would slap the money down on I would slap the money down on oh my God if I had a choice. I think so.
Plus 115 for You Make Me Wanna.
Bro, he better not open up with that shit, bro. He better not do that.
You don't have to call us at plus 1400, bro.
What's the lowest odds?
Um,
Or that you see on there? Was it the plus 1400?
hold up. I gotta see.
Damn.
Okay, first song odds. The best odds. Oh my God, my boo at plus 2000 is nuts.
Where's Burn at? Because Burn got a good case, bro.
Burn is plus 1000.
I might well slap the money on Burn. I'm not
You
gonna
got it
hold
bad
you.
as plus 1400, dog.
He do that. I'm standing up on coffee tables. I can't
Love in
hold
this
you.
club is plus 325. DJ got us falling in love is plus 550.
Let's talk about it. Usher got a collection. These are all hits.
Hey,
These are all
Usher been going
bangers.
stupid for a long time.
Usher got a
Man,
catalog.
there's some good odds.
But oh my God, what's on there though, right? OMG.
OMG is plus 300.
That's a good bet. That would be my short-term bet, and
Cause
then
you,
Burn would be my
yeah,
long-term bet.
I see it.
That's how I would
Man,
go.
that's
Damn, that's a good odds though.
damn, that's you can get even not even first song odds, but Burn just to be played in the set list in general is plus 300.
I'm taking that. Absolutely taking that. Why would he not perform that? Why would he
So
not
yeah, there's
perform it?
that. Um, then I got a couple more. This one feels like so in 6 of the last 7 Super Bowls, okay, somebody has scored 2 or more touchdowns. It always happens. And
Oh, I know I'll put my money on.
and you can literally put any player to score 2 or more touchdowns. So it can be anybody at like plus 400. That's a lock. Someone's going to do it. There's too much talent in this game between Kelsey and Rice and Pacheco and McCaffrey and Kittle and Ayuk and someone's scoring 2 tutties. It's happened 6 out of the last 7 Super Bowls. That's like free bread.
I would do it. I would take the running backs, either running back, Pacheco or McCaffrey.
Well, that's the thing though. That's why the bet is so free to me is because if you bet the player itself to score 2, then your odds are nuts. You're going like way up, but you can literally just bet any player to do it and it's plus 400.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's free.
That's a lot. That's a
Someone's
lot.
going to do it.
That's a
I
lot.
mean,
That's a
Jalen
lot.
Hurts
That's a lot.
scored 3 last year.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Like,
That's a lot. I'm with that. I'm with that.
like,
My
I
parlay
don't know.
looking good so far.
Then this is the lock of them all, man. The odds don't even matter. Because this is just absolutely insane to me. So the line is set for the national anthem. And it is at a historic Lilo number. So it opened at 84 and a half seconds, which is a minute and 24. So she'd have to be a minute and 25. Brother, do you know what the shortest national anthem has been since you have been able to bet on the national anthem?
What, a minute 20?
A minute and 34.
Damn, I was close.
This line is set 10 or technically 9 seconds below.
Who's singing it?
Reba.
The country singer?
Yes. That shit gonna be way over a minute, bro.
Yeah.
If she come out there,
listen,
her twang, she gonna be like, oh, say.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
bro,
over a minute.
if
You have
she
me a country
goes
singer.
under, they rigged that shit. I promise you they did. Because there is no way she coming out there going under, bro.
The NFL, they not thinking, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But see, listen, a nigga like me, Pierre Davis, CD3, what else they call me in the hood? P, all them names. A nigga like me, if I'm Roger Goodell, Taylor Swift, for you to have a suite, you gotta sing the national anthem. You have to. They should have had her either do halftime or the national anthem. I don't know why they wouldn't. I don't care if she would have disagreed. Bro, we would have thrown you the fattest bag. That would have been the most watchable Bowl of all time. It probably would be anyway.
They setting it up, bro. They gonna do it next year. How much you want to bet?
bro, I'm telling you, they should have had her do that, bro.
I think
Are
the
you
issue
a
is
Swiftie?
that it happened so late. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like they already had everything set.
they did. But she's been rumored for years though, like years and years
Yeah,
and
and
years
she's
and
never
years and
done
years.
it.
So, like, are you a Swiftie though? Like, do you follow her, like her music,
I
as
wouldn't
a
say I'm a Swiftie because, to me, a Swiftie is like the people that be
diehard fan?
online
My
defending
fault.
her honor. But if you say she don't got hits, you're tripping.
So she has a catalog. Do you
Oh, absolutely.
over or under 15 hits, 15 bangers?
I think she got more than 15, bro.
Damn, JK. Damn.
Hey,
I
as she
can't name them.
says, bro, the haters gonna hate, 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 hate.
I can't
Listen, I'll be
acknowledge
honest
that.
though, I can't name all of her bangers, but if I hear them,
I'm a know him.
that's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
I'm a know him.
Like, bro, whenever I was in high school, she was generational. She was dropping 22. I mean, she was dropping like Love Story. Come on, bro. She was dropping some crazy stuff.
See, I don't even know. I see.
Bro.
I don't know love
It's a
story. I don't.
love story, baby. Just say yes. Romeo, take me somewhere we can. Come on, P. You are an uncultured swine for that. I cannot lie to you.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like me personally, it wasn't me. I mean,
Hey.
I'm not
All
saying
right,
like
Shaggy. It wasn't me.
it was. I'm just saying like I didn't know if her catalog was official or people just be boosting. I didn't know. Like I
Yeah,
mean, I
I
know she
mean,
got a couple. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. Cool summer a hit. I'm not gonna hold you.
you gotta respect her craft, bro. Like,
Cool summer a hit.
and Colin Coward did make points, bro. People complaining about it. Her average time on screen is like 6 seconds in NFL
It
broadcasts.
really don't feel like it though at all. It really feels like they show her after every
You know
game.
why I think that is though? Because they don't show her a lot, but they talk about her a lot.
For sure. I think there honestly, if there was a bet, this I think there is a bet over 30 seconds that she's shown in the Super Bowl. I think
I'm
that's a bet.
sure. I'm sure there's Taylor Swift
I would
props.
take that. I would definitely take that, bro. Because the amount of times they showed Giselle in the Super Bowl was crazy, bro. Was crazy. So yeah, nah.
Because they already show celebrities at games like that anyway. So now that it's gonna be interesting, man.
She yeah. I
But
would
all right, man. Well, let's get into the game here. So you've got the team that's been the best team in the league all year long, favored in every single game. Yet they're trying to pull this whole against all odds. Get the hell out of here with that. I can't stand when teams do that shit. Um,
the
but
Niners, of course.
of course they do it on some Kirby Smart and Georgia shit. And then you got Patrick Mahomes, who is, the man of destiny. This only the second man in the history of the NFL that you simply cannot bet against.
Listen,
You can't.
15. Kermit, the GOAT. This generation's GOAT. Sorry, JK. I know. This generation's GOAT. The reigning, defending, universal champ of the world. Pat Mahomes, bro. He gonna win again. What else we gotta talk about, bro? He gonna win
I
again.
mean, this is my thing, bro.
He gonna win again.
The Niners are obviously like so much more talented, but this is what it comes down to me. For starters, the Chiefs currently have the fourth best scoring defense in the history of the NFL playoffs, which is insane.
Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Insane.
That's crazy.
They're giving up like what is it, 12.7 a game or something like that. It's something wild. So their defense is elite. So there's that factor. Then there's the factor of I'm sorry, but if you watch the first two 49ers playoff games and were moved at all by them, I'm concerned about your football acumen because I dare them to start out like they did against Green Bay and Detroit against Patrick Mahomes. They will not come back. And that's why I think the Chiefs are going to win because Purdy and the Niners have looked awful in the first half of both of these games. Realistically, Detroit still should have beat them. They didn't, but they're not going to be able to come back like that on the Chiefs. I genuinely think we will know the result of this game within the first quarter. because if I see Purdy come out there and get like 2 first downs on his first 3 drives and they got no points, I'm already knowing what the business is. If the Chiefs get up 10-0, it's cooked. And
I feel that. I
you
feel
can't
that.
start slow against the Chiefs, and that's all they've done in the playoffs is start slow.
I'm gonna let you get your piece off for sure. But I gotta ask you, how much adversity is enough adversity for the Niners, bro? You don't think they gonna come out here and cruise? They done been through the hard games. They done been to 2 hard games.
Here's my issue, though. That happened against inferior defenses. Not only are they about to play the most elite defense they've seen in the playoffs, they're also playing against one of the most elite defensive coordinators in the playoffs in Steve Spagnuolo. He's going to be ready, bro. He's going to be throwing shit at Brock Purdy that's going to have Brock Purdy like panicking in that pocket, bro. Whereas on the other side, Mahomes going to be cool, calm, collected. Just another game. Like, it's going to come down to the start, though, because you just can't. Like, there's only been one man in the history of the NFL since Patrick Mahomes has been alive that has been able to keep him from winning rings, and that was Tom Brady. And the way they did that was starting fast and then chewing clock. Like, that's how you have to do it. Now, if the Niners start fast and then can get the run game going with McCaffrey and have these 8 to 10 minute drives, they'll win. But my thing is it ultimately comes down to I don't care how good the rosters are. It comes down to Mahomes versus Purdy. And who the hell are you going to rock with, P?
You ain't gotta ask me. You ain't gotta ask me none of that. I think they gonna win, bro. I really think the Chiefs are gonna win because I don't know, that Baltimore game just stuck out to me. I even rewatched it. I just feel like before in the past, you go ask Mahomes to go in there, chill out, slow the game down. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go win. You ain't got to put up all these points. He wouldn't have done it. He would have refused to do it. He would have tried to go out on his own shield. He would have probably tried to make it a demanding game. Yada yada. He's just a smarter dude now. They call it a rematch, right? They're calling this the Super Bowl whatever rematch. It's not the same though. It's not the same. This dude Mahomes is mature now. Like, I ain't saying off the field or what he was doing to Josh Allen early in the year, because we got on his ass early in the year, which we deserve to. But as a player, mature, reads the field, reads the coverages. I mean, he doesn't. I mean, I feel like the receivers are a part of why he don't take as many deep shots because they can't damn catch. But he plays within himself and he trusts his offense a little bit more now. But that Niners team just so loaded, dude. That's the only thing. It's the only thing for me. Is the Niners are so loaded. So I just don't know. But I do feel like it's gonna come down to Brock and Mahomes at the end of the day. And I'm gonna choose Mahomes every time.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
weird
know.
though.
I really do think we're going to know. And this is one of the weirder Super Bowls because it feels like neither of the teams that should have won 2 weeks ago won. Like, the Chiefs didn't score in the second half. The Ravens crapped their pants. The Lions were up huge at the half. They crapped their pants. Like, this could have so easily been Lions Ravens.
Yeah.
So it feels so weird because it's like we don't even know. Like, neither one of these teams was really great in the championship round. So now it's like whole new reset, whole new game. I don't know. It comes down to, what do you trust more? Do you trust overall team talent and personnel, or do you trust the most important position on the field? I'm going to lean the most important position on the field every time.
I would even argue, bro, we had the same matchup last year in the Super Bowl. I would argue that. Kansas City defense wasn't even nearly as good as it is this year, but I'm just saying in the fact of the Eagles were so loaded that I
Yeah,
took the Eagles. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take the Eagles. And that game, I wouldn't even say that game came down to Mahomes or Hurts, because Hurts played like probably one of the best games I've seen a quarterback play in a Super Bowl in a while. But
it
it just
did
came
in a
off
way,
that one
though,
mistake. Yeah, it
because the
did.
fumble.
Yeah, the mistake. So I mean, are we taking Mahomes to make a mistake, or are we taking Purdy to make a mistake? Are we taking? I feel like it's weird though. It's because I feel like Mahomes is not gonna make a mistake over Purdy, but I feel like the Chiefs like skill players will make a mistake rather than the Niners skill players making a
Maybe,
mistake.
but they've tightened that up
A little bit, for
here
sure.
here
For
in the
sure.
last couple of weeks. So I don't know, man. It's hard. I genuinely don't know. Final score predictions. I'm gonna give mine. I'm gonna say Chiefs 28, Niners 24.
I was around there. I was gonna say Chiefs 24-17. 17 is
I,
nuts though. I feel like it might be an offense like masterclass, but I
I
don't know.
can't wait to see it, man. I'm really curious to see what happens and who wins. I'm a rock with Mahomes personally. I just think
He win this ball, I might get you a jersey, bro. Like for real. Like I feel like
I
you
mean, look,
you know
I
what
had
I'm
a
saying?
quarterback like this on my side for a long time, man, and you cannot bet against these boys in these games. I'm telling you, you can't.
But like for real, like I feel like you would look good in a white Mahomes jersey, bro. Like, I feel like that should be tough on you. Like for I send that
Word.
to you for your birthday and shit,
You'd
man.
look
Like
tough in a Tatum jersey, bro. I'm gonna have to get you one.
I do like one jersey that the Celtics got. It's the cursive though. I forgot what it say on the front
Are
though.
you
It's
talking about
I feel like it was a
the
Christmas
city
jersey.
edition one this year that's kind of like cream with the gold
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
green
yeah,
on it?
yeah. That's tough. I will rock that. I will rock
That's the
that.
shooting shirt I got on right now, bro. You know
I
what I'm
I don't
saying?
even I don't even dislike Tatum no more for real like that. I just feel like he was a merchant earlier in his career. Like they was OD glazing him, but he is tough as shit. He tough.
All right. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time for most hated. As always, we're gonna do some hating. P, I'm gonna let you go first because I went first last week. So get your rocks off,
Did you
man.
go first last week?
Yeah, because I was gonna let you go first, and you were like, you know what, man? I'm gonna let you get your stuff off first.
Oh, okay. So we repaying courtesy. Number one, North Carolina toll lanes. Yo, why does 77 have toll lanes? Bro, you have a highway with two lanes. Bro, like why are you making us pay for an extra lane? That's bogus. I'm not gonna lie. That's BS. I just got a bill in the mail today that had me hot. It wasn't even that expensive, but it's just the fact that I had to pay $5 for riding on the highway traffic free. It's just simple things like that in day-to-day life. It just shows that me and JK are actually human. I know on screen we look like alpha males and better than you all at home and stuff. And for the most part, it's true. I'm a hater. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm a normal dude. But number two, Duke fans. I'm not gonna lie. Once again, where I was at Angry Ells in Charlotte, North Carolina. You feel me? Pull up on the kid if you ever want to see me. Um, they was talking mad cash before the game. They was singing like on the speakers. They was playing the 2 days in the college song, and they was saying playing the theme song, going crazy in my ear. You got dubbed again. Y'all suck. I don't know what it is to tell y'all Duke fans. Y'all are trash. And I thought Filipowski was him. Bro, really softer than baby shit. Not gonna lie. Can't hold you. What's next? You know, I feel like I had another one, bro. I feel like I had another one. Oh, the people hating on the Pro Bowl this year. Low key was gas. I thought the Pro Bowl was gas. Like I had fun watching it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like the little 7-on-7 what I'm saying, non-contact, non-physical thing. It looked like they had fun. I just want the players to be having fun, bro. Honestly. I
I'm a
feel like they
coveted Pro Bowl hater, but it's not on my list.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like it was lit this year though for some reason. Like I actually sat down and watched it and like they was having fun. I really liked the dodgeball. The dodgeball had me weak because like
What wasn't fun was watching Dan Orlovsky outscore every quarterback that did the precision passing game.
I mean he's elite. I don't know what was up the precision passing. That was kind of bug because Tua and Hurts. I don't know. We might have some
It came down to Baker and CJ.
Baker, bro. Baker hooped. Baker
Baker
hooped.
was smart, bro. He got in CJ's head. He went
Like
for all them ones once he got the lead, and CJ started forcing.
CJ had a good like Pro Bowl day. Like he made some
CJ
crazy
is
plays.
him, bro.
Yeah,
He even
he
got Jamar Chase talking about some stuff. But I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like chill, chill, chill. Hey, chill, because my boy Zay Fouts to be mad.
that boy
Uh,
Joe Shiesty.
what else is in my most? I feel like I had something really in my most hated bag. It was NBA related, but oh yeah, all the people that just ain't apologizing to Brandon Miller now. Like I got my apologies off way earlier. You feel me? And I'm pretty sure you did too.
Yeah, see,
We
I'm on the side though, man. It's like, first off, I never thought Brandon Miller was going to be bad. And I don't think anyone can doubt Scoot Henderson as a prospect. But like, bro, we can give praise and admit that Brandon Miller was the right pick while also not fucking claiming that Scoot Henderson's NBA career is over through 39 games.
for sure you right though.
That's what's got me right. That's what has me hot. But I mean, shit, I do apologize. I guess the Hornets were right. I thought they were just drafting for fit, but
You know
obviously
what I'm
not.
saying? I mean, I just feel like people like I feel like people still hating on him, like to a degree where they just like, yeah, he hooping, but this, that. Like, I mean, just admit you was wrong, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's okay to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta hate the player forever now that he's good. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like that's a weird thing to do. Like,
Well, some people are like that. When they're wrong about something, they're gonna hate that player because that player proved them wrong, and people like being right. Whereas me, Brandon Miller is the type of player that has shown he can win it, that can win championships because his ceiling is that like Tatum type ceiling, two-way wing, elite, like can do everything. And what's really impressive about it right now is their roster is so ass. He's got to be the focal point of every game plan because who the hell else is playing on the Hornets right now? I promise you, they ain't locking in on Leaky Black and Bryce McGowan's and Ish Smith and Nick
Bryce
Richards.
low-key terrible,
And
bro.
listen, he's the focal point and he's still putting up numbers. So
I did
Brandon
watch the
Miller's,
Lakers double him yesterday, which is crazy. I was like, yo, this is nuts. So see, I just feel like it's time to move in a new direction. I think
I think so too.
my most hated really is Charlotte fans in general. Like, I feel like a lot of Charlotte fans in this area, and I don't know how it is where you from. You might be from Atlanta, Cali, Texas. You might be from there. I don't know how y'all fans get down anywhere. But in Charlotte, I feel like a lot of people say they hate losing, but they really love losing. Like they love to lose. Like the Panthers make moves, people still be hating. Like we hired Dave. Dave had a good introductory presser, everything. People still hating. People still hating on the Brandon Miller hooping. People not trying to come to the terms of reality of, bro, maybe he could, you know what I'm saying, be better than LaMelo, and it's time to build around something else. The future is the future, bro. Do you not want the city to be good or what? That's my thing. A lot of people
Yeah.
complain about losing, but like to be in losing situations. Change your life. How about
Well,
that?
that's because the city has been, immersed in mediocrity. And when you're immersed in mediocrity, you don't look at what's best for the franchise. You're looking at it from the lens of these individual players are really talented. And so we have to keep them. But that's not what's always going to get you in a championship winning position. The best thing the Hornets could do right now is have every single person on that roster not named Brandon Miller and maybe Mark Williams as expendable. Even LaMelo, expendable. That's just my thoughts. Now,
And
it's
then
obviously got to be a straight package for LaMelo. But I think what y'all are failing to realize is that you're going to somehow, some way get off the Gordon Hayward deal. And once that happens, you are going to have so much cap space and you're going to get picks, especially if you trade Bridges. Then you can keep LaMelo because you have so much flexibility to build whatever you want to build. But I don't know, man. I would love to see their front office actually take the right steps. So I've got some heat to get off here. Number one, I know you've seen the picks, P. I ain't trying to diss you, dog. LeBron's toe is one of my most hated of the week, man.
bro, see, that's my problem, bro. That went viral in 2013, bro. Do we
I
really gotta
know,
bring
but like
that
it
back?
resurfaced, dog. I remember when it first went viral, but it resurfaced and like them little piggies, if they went to the market, they went together. Yeah, no
They
separation.
was cooked though. They was
Bro,
booth. They was throwing up some crazy stuff.
bro, his feet look like how players lock up when they get concussions in the NFL, dog. I don't know what was going on. Bro's pinky toe was like over his middle toe. It was
Well, honestly, I don't blame Braun because as a man who's hooped in LeBron 15s for the past 2 to 3 years, yes, your feet will be cooked hooping in them bronze. Take them off, bro. You ain't got no cushion in the toe, like none. Yeah, I see why. That's all I'm gonna say. I see why.
all right.
I feel bad for him though,
I
because
do. Number two, man, same as you, Duke fans. And the reason I'm hating on Duke fans is because, listen, man, I went to UNC. If UNC loses, I'm going to take it on the chin and just be like, we lost. Unless something egregious happens, like a crazy foul that wasn't called or something, I'm going to just be like, we lost. The excuses that y'all come up with, man, are absolutely asinine. Y'all blamed UNC for being too old. Our players are too old. And that's just why do you guys have 25-year-olds? Brother, they're eligible. we're going to play him. Y'all chose the one and done route. That's not our fault. Y'all chose that. Now you got dudes coming back as 19 and 20-year-olds, still not as old as our guys. That's the route you chose. You chose that route because you want to succeed in the NBA. Obviously, y'all care so much about NBA success. That's all you talk about. And that's your coping mechanism is always, yeah, but look at the league success, man. We got players in the NBA. Y'all haven't had an all-star. Bro,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that doesn't equate to college success. And also, Duke's had 97 NBA players for the entirety of their program's history. UNC's had 94. Okay, UNC's were a long time ago, but just because y'all got them now, let's not let the recency bias kick in here. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. The coping mechanisms are nuts. The excuses, like we're blaming age. Yeah, y'all are down atrociously. You just got cooked. And 9 points wasn't even that was a fool's gold score. UNC won that game a lot worse than 9 points. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. All right, third, mentioned it earlier. The Bulls asking price for Caruso. Who the hell do y'all think he is? Talking about we want an OG Anunoby level package. He is not OG. He's not even close to OG. And y'all talking about 2 first-round picks for Alex Caruso? Respect. I like Alex Caruso. I think he could be a real good piece on a championship team. He's a great defender. He's a decent offensive player. 2 first and an OG Anunoby level package. Y'all are smoking crack. I see why the Bulls have not made a deal since 2020, dog.
Facts.
I don't know what y'all are getting done, but that is egregious. Lastly, people who are saying Travis Kelce invented the fade. What the hell is wrong with y'all?
Oh my
What the hell is wrong
God.
with y'all?
Bro.
Listen, man, I'm
Oh
going to tell
my.
y'all a little secret. As a white man, okay, I started getting a fade when I was in 9th grade, which was 2012, which is well before Travis Kelce
Damn.
was even a thought in the NFL. You know why I got my first fade? Why do
No
you think
way.
I got my first fade, Pete?
I was gonna. I mean, I was gonna say you got hella black friends, but I don't really know why you got a fade.
Because I was in gym class with my boy Joe Pippins, and he came in with a clean ass fade. I said,
So you said, let me get that joke.
I said, where do you get that cut from? He said, you ever been to a black barber at the time? I said, no, I ain't never been to a black barber. He was like, I'm gonna put you on my barber. We've been best friends ever since.
It was that simple.
I
Shout
be
out
I
Joe
be I be
Pippins,
getting
bro.
that Joe, man. I've been getting a fade long before Travis Kelce was even alive, and it's like it ain't Travis's fault. He said today. Did you hear what he said today? He said the fact that y'all released that on February 1st was crazy. Y'all sent a target on my back,
He is
but
funny for that,
it
though.
ain't Travis's fault. I'm mad at the people who published the story. And it's got something to do with these Swifties, man. They be brainwashing y'all. But if you think Travis Kelce, and if I was a barber and a kid sat down and asked me for the Travis Kelce, I'm smacking the back of their head.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Everybody had. I feel like. I mean, I know at least in our culture, I would say. I feel like we've all gotten a haircut based off somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, for kids now, like, I feel like if for y'all, you know, Caucasian men, like, I feel like it's acceptable to be like, I wanna get that Travis Kelce. Like, it's acceptable for y'all because I feel like
Yeah.
Travis really did put the fade on the map for white males for some reason.
If
But
you're
to
under
me,
the age of 17 and you're
yeah,
white, I get it.
you feel me? That's what I'm saying. Now, me personally, like dreads, bro, dreads been around forever, like forever and ever. But I ain't gonna lie. When Ja was coming out with the pineapple look, I was like, yo, I low-key want dreads. Like, I low-key want to do that. Same thing back in middle school. We all wanted, or beginning in high school, we all wanted that Odell. We all wanted the mohawk with
I remember when people always wanted the Boosie.
everybody, yeah, the
I'm
Boosie
telling
fade. I
you.
ain't gonna lie, the Boosie fade was hot. We was in like elementary school, middle school, early middle school. Like everybody wanted a Boosie fade. Like
I'm
I'm just
telling you.
saying, haircuts are based off people. That's why I'm not really too mad about the Kelce, but it is out of pocket. Like, bro, come on, bro. The fade's
It's
been
the
around for
cultural thing for
generations.
me, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
we not finna give a white person credit for starting a fade, dog.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, it's been around for like Kid and Play in the 80s, bro. Like, they had a
And I
box.
feel bad because Travis Kelce is like the last person who would ever take credit for starting something like that. But his name got drug into it because these idiots want to release an article.
It poses the question though. Do you think he the cleanest white boy out? Keep it a stat.
Oh, man.
Travis Kelce is what it
We
is.
talking like out in general, because there's some clean ones if we talk in other industries, dog.
Let's keep it sports. Let's keep it sports. Let's keep it
Because I
sports.
was about to say, like, Justin Bieber.
Chill. You know that's my goat. You know that's my goat.
Oh
But then
no,
again, I don't. But then again, I don't know if Bieber has crossed sides like
you know what
Travis
my
has.
comparison for Travis is?
What would you
I
say?
would put Travis Kelce and Justin Timberlake on the same level.
Okay, which era of Justin Timberlake we talking about?
I'm talking like sexy back when Justin Timberlake was popping in every community you could possibly imagine.
I think I can get behind that notion. I can get behind that notion. Travis be doing it, bro. It's the touchdown dances. I'm like, yo, he got some. When he Loki hit the Dougie one time, I was like, yo, his Dougie Loki like actually Dougie in. I'll fuck with Travis Kelce, bro. Like he's tough. He's an elite white male. I can't even lie.
He's a legend. P, that was a classic, man. That was a good one right there, man. And a good one to have a good one on. Because the big game, all the NBA stuff, we're gonna be back. And when we come back next week, we're gonna know who the champions are. Right there. You see it. We're gonna know what happened at the trade deadline. And most importantly, Cheeky Karabatsis turned 60 on Thursday. So big up. She entering a new era.
I
She
mean, I
she
don't, I don't. If she not getting a fade, then the era cooked. You know what I'm saying? So,
she gonna have
happy
to go get a
birthday,
let me get a recolor with a taper.
like happy belated to goat the legend. So I can't even hold you.
But yeah, man, y'all know the vibes. We'll be bite next week, man. P, we might have to get back into it next week with our little bar sessions at the end of the episodes.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
y'all know the vibes, man. Stay safe. Enjoy your Super Bowl weekend. Please don't be an idiot and drive drunk like Pat Mahomes' dad. Pause.
Wow,
And
wow.
and that's a perfect way to end it. Stay safe. Keep paying. We'll see y'all next week.